Hello, good morning to you and welcome to Sports on News Desk. It's actually an important weekend going into this because we have a mix of football and tennis to look forward to. We'll talk about tennis in a bit. First, let's start with football. With the Africa Cup of Nations, we'll have the quarterfinal pairings for you. And I'm sure by now you know the Black Stars will be playing against DR Congo on Sunday afternoon in the third of the games to come. Let's start with the games that come tomorrow. Burkina Faso will be playing against Tunisia. Tunisia finished second in Group B and Burkina Faso topped Group A. So that game will take place in the Stade de l'Amitié in Libreville. Then in Franceville, the Senegal playing against Cameroon. That's the game that will be played on Saturday night. Then on Sunday, DR Congo will play Ghana. And then we have Egypt playing Morocco. These are the games to look forward to in the Africa Cup of Nations. So let's talk about the games to look forward to in the English FA Cup. Quick one, a quick note though, Manchester United are through to the EFL Cup final. They lost to Hull City. Hull City ensuring they put an end to their 17-match unbeaten run. But of course, they still qualified to the final and they'll be playing Southampton. So let's look at the FA Cup fixtures. And one team that's suffering really is Liverpool, finding it very difficult to get the wins. They're up against Wolverhampton. But the other games to look forward to, Chelsea will play Brentford. There's Tottenham Hotspur up against Wycombe. We have Crystal Palace up against Manchester City, and the pick of the games really, you would think about the Arsenal game versus Southampton. That's the biggest one for this weekend, but clearly one that they should all be able to handle. I'm not expecting any upsets with what we've got. Oxford Newcastle will be another one to look forward to. Quick one before we do the tennis that's ongoing at the moment. Let's talk about the League Cup final. And I told you there's Manchester United up against Southampton. After Southampton did a very good job on Liverpool. So we can have the fixtures as well on your screen. So we look at it, what we've got for the League Cup final. We'll look at that. But let's talk about the tennis that's ongoing. We have a dream final in the female division. We have the Williams sisters doing it for us on Saturday. And everybody's looking forward to Rafa Nadal and Roger Federer. Roger Federer has done his bit, is waiting to find out who comes out of this tie that's ongoing at the moment. It's Rafa Nadal up against Dimitrov Grigor, and it's getting very, very interesting there. Nadal certainly took the lead, and you could see he had the first set wrapped up, but he's found the way to come back in it, Dimitrov Grigor, and that's very, very interesting at the moment. We know Nadal can pull surprises, but just hold on. Let's find out what happens. At the moment, you look at what's happening, and Dimitrov Grigor is leading in the game that is currently being played on the court. So it's a long way to go to find out if we get that dream final between Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal that will take place on Sunday afternoon. That's it for your Sport and News Desk. And as you know, there's a lot to look forward to in tennis and football, Africa Cup of Nations. Dennis is standing by with some more.